20 to 7 new this morning. Images sent privately on digital platforms like Facebook are still being monitored. And if the pictures exploit children, the social media sites can and will tip off law enforcement.
And it just happened here in Wisconsin. Our consumer investigator, Kristen Byrne, explains how it works.
Some of the details inside of this criminal complaint are too graphic for TV, but inside it says a Wisconsin man sent a pornographic image of a child on Facebook Messenger, and that ran an alarm with Facebook more than 2,000 miles away in Menlo Park, California, Facebook's headquarters. They then submitted a tip straight to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Investigators believe because Facebook took the first step and sent a cyber tip, Alexander Biebers's mugshot joins dozens of others arrested for exploiting children online.
He was our most recent arrest, so that's him right there.
2 tech-savvy detectives.
Detective Brian Hammond with the Winnebago County Sheriff's Office.
And Investigator Michael Sewall at the Sheriff's Office.
Searched his computer, allegedly uncovering nearly 90 images of underage children.
We found multiple images of child exploitation material, so that's children actively being sexually assaulted on images and videos. The children aged between 0 and 12 to 15 years old.
So he had babies?
Yes, infants.
That he was exploiting online?
Yep.
To their shock, coming from a man with this kind of background.
He had over 20 years of law enforcement experience, and he actually ran for sheriff of Outagamie County this last election cycle.
Would you have been able to find this case if it were not for Facebook?
Absolutely not. It'd be impossible for us to sit and police every social media account that exists.
So how many will you have up on your browser when you're...
Typically I hang out on 2 or 3 of them at a time.
It's not just Facebook sending in cyber tips.
Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, every social media platform out there has some way of policing what's going on their websites, and those tips are steadily increasing as the years go on. And these are just the ones that we're able to get full downloads on.
And this map they use to monitor child porn images is eye-opening.
There's about 100,000 images per month that go through these different social media platforms that generate tips throughout the world.
All the colored points you see across the country are images uploaded in a week's time. Take a look at Wisconsin.
And you see, out in the rural areas, and that's where the biggest concern is.
Just like Alexander Biebers's case, one cyber tip they believe took a child predator off the street.
But at the end of the day, our goal is to rid this world of these people that are preying on kids, because they're the most innocent of victims that are out there.
We reached out to Facebook for comment. We are still waiting for a response. Alexander Biebers's trial starts later this month. He faces up to 20 years in federal prison. I'm consumer investigator Kristen Byrne.
Wow.
Well, that map is just
speechless.
Turns your stomach, right?
Oh
As a
my
parent,
God,
you
it
think about
does.
that. Oof. Well, glad these guys are out there and on our side.